Hello, I'm Panos Kotzathanasis, and this is Bad Accent Video Reviews. Today we're going to talk about Desert of Namibia by Yoko Yamanaka, a film we caught in Busan. From the festival's program, I'm going to read now some information about behind the film. So, director Yoko Yamanaka was invited to the forum section of the Berlin Film Festival with her debut work Amiko, which she made at the age of 20. The lead actress of Desert of Namibia, Yuumi Kawai, says that meeting Yoko Yamanaka after watching Amiko as a teenager was her first experience of conversing with the film director. Kawai later appeared in It's a Summer Film, A Balance, and Plan 75, and finally reunited with Yamanaka in Desert of Namibia. The film focuses almost exclusively on Kana, a 21-year-old Japanese wanderer, let's say, who works in a beauty salon, but the unique thing about her is probably her moods and the way she perceives her whole life, let's say. So she has a steady boyfriend, a man who lives with Honda, who reflects an air of success, but their dynamic does not seem particularly good, or their chemistry, their relationship seems a bit flat, which is probably why Kana also has a boyfriend on the side, artist Hayashi, probably to get some excitement, but in a way that shows that she's not particularly attached or interesting to any of the two, at least in the beginning. Okay, essentially we watch Kana moving through her life, interacting with various people, and we could say that this is essentially the whole movie. In very European style and in 4:3, which seems to becoming a trend this year, Yoko Yamanaka puts a camera in the face of her protagonist and essentially follows her from beginning to end. The good thing is that the character is interesting, particularly in the way her reactions are completely unexpected most of the time. While usually she seems detached from everything that's happening around her, does not care about much, and she just passes through her life, let's say, there are moments where her mood swings make her stand out. But you can see the scene with the guy who tries to bring her in a hostess club, some interactions with her boyfriend, and other scenes where she essentially becomes violent for no apparent way in some fits that actually the high points of the whole movie. Okay, there is a drama involved there is a parallel abortion concept that is the most heartbreaking scene in the movie, but the director does not allow the film to move into dramatic or even melodramatic paths, essentially keeping the whole thing rather steady from beginning to end in probably the best trait of her whole direction. It is also very interesting to say that there is a sense of irony throughout the movie, both in the protagonist's reactions and the events in quotes that happen throughout the movie. But I feel this aspect finds its apogee close to the end, where the title of the movie is the only moment where it finds some connection with the actual movie. Okay, you will see and understand. It's a big vague now, but if you watch the end of the movie, you will understand what I'm talking about. I couldn't find a connection between this scene and the title and the rest of the movie. Perhaps when I have the interview with the director, he can explain some more. Okay, DP Shin Yonekura implements an approach that focuses on realism without particular exaltations. But there are some scenes that have visual flair, particularly the ones taking place in the night and in the pinks that dominate a couple of scenes, which will also stay on mind. Editor Banri Nagase implements a European style in the pace, which means the movie is slow, it's too long, and the fact that not much is happening makes it a bit hard to watch after a point, although the outbursts that I mentioned before break this monotone occasionally. Probably the best aspect of the film is Yuumi Kawai's acting, with her presenting a rather intriguing character, particularly in her outbursts, with the wrestling scenes who are exceptional. They are very funny and violent and unpredictable, surprising, everything. It's really a wonder to watch her act in those scenes, but in general, her presence is quite pleasant, and the fact that she also looks rather good even in this completely desexualized fashion is definitely a tick in the pros column. There is not much to say. Desert of Namibia addresses almost exclusively art house fans and festival goers, and but in the end, it's a film that you can enjoy to watch, at least for the most part. It would definitely be better if it was a bit briefer, but even in this way, it is okay. It's nothing special. You will not remember much of it apart from the outbursts that I mentioned, but there is also nothing particularly bad about it. So this was Bad Accent Video Reviews once more. In case you like these videos, please like and subscribe, and hope to see you soon again. Have a nice day. Bye.